from back in the day.
What's up? Happy Star Wars Day. We are on board the Millennium Falcon, aka the Sierra H broadcast headquarters, and we're going to check with some peeps to ask them their favorite memories of Star Wars. All right, Manic, it is Star Wars Day, May 4th, asking people, what are your memories watching Star Wars for the first time?
I know I'm going to sound old talking about this, but man, Star Wars is one of my favorite movies of all time. All of them. I liked all the Star Wars. But the very first time I saw Star Wars was I was still in high school, and it was my second date with, she became my wife. We're no longer married, but she became my wife. We went to go see Star Wars at the Cine Capri Theater, which was on Camelback and like 40th Street or something like that. And that was like the Cadillac of all theaters, let me tell you. So it was so exciting to see it at the Cine Capri. But I was excited because my brother, who was living in LA at the time, he was an actor, he had called me up and he says, man, I just saw this movie. It's crazy. You got to watch it. He said, the only way I could explain it, it's like a Western in outer space. And he was right, and I'm really grateful. And you know what? I think because of that movie is why she married me. Maybe.
In my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
I grew up watching the prequels. I was very scared of, I forget his name. Darth Maul, I think it is,
Darth
right?
Maul.
Yeah, he scared me. So like, I was pretty scared of Star Wars.
What fun!
You know, growing up, that was my favorite thing to watch. Like, it could just be me and Star Wars, and I was good. And something good to eat, maybe a bowl of cereal, and I could watch Star Wars all day. As a matter of fact, I'd rather be inside watching Star Wars than outside playing with my friends.
Wanted to ask you, what are your memories watching Star Wars for the first time?
For the first time, that's crazy, because I was there at the Cine Capri, I believe it was 1977, was that when it came out? And I was all excited. It was my very first time to see it, and it was my very first ticket. I went because you knew that you had to get there like 4 hours early to buy tickets and then come back and wait in line for like another 2 hours before the movie came out. And I believe Cine Capri showed Star Wars for 2 years straight. That was the only movie they showed. Well, I stood in line for 4 hours, bought a ticket, and then I had told my date, and I was excited because I was taking her to Star Wars, so I was going to be a cool guy, that I would pick her up. So after I got the ticket, I hurried up and went all the way to 43rd Avenue and Indian School from Cine Capri, which was like 20th Street in Camelback, and I got a speeding ticket.
Let me see your identification.
I remember telling the cop, I got tickets to Star Wars. He was all excited because I got the tickets, and he was like, oh, it's going to be so cool. I want to go, but I'm working. But he still gave me a ticket.
You don't need to see his identification.
I also like Princess Leia. She was one of my favorite. I just feel like Star Wars had a lot of badass, I don't know if I can say ass, but badass
We'll see.
females. Yeah, we had Princess Leia was my favorite. I used to always want my hair done like hers because growing up I thought I was a princess. Star Wars one. May the 4th be with you.